top of skyscrapers.
What we got here is our door for roof access. Clients will have a room upstairs. They'll have a ladder come up. They'll be able to pop up here and be at the tippy top of the treehouse.
Whoa, look at this. Wow, wow. I was going to help do this, but it's done. The guys keep up this kind of pace, I might be able to spend a whole build day just reeling them in. Boom, beautiful work. I guess the elephant in the room is the fact that we're standing on these perfectly flat roofs. I mean, there's no cant, there's no slope whatsoever. And this is where Frank Lloyd Wright himself got into a lot of trouble in his career. Because with a flat roof like this, there's no place for the water to go. So it would just pool up and leak down to the floors below. Nowadays, thank goodness, the technology has caught up to this design aesthetic. And we won't have the issues that poor Frank did with his flat roof stuff. To maintain a Frank Lloyd Wright style roof without any of the leakage, we're covering both decks with a 3-inch layer of
like a freaking panda bear.
buffer to the elements.
A big bear. That's all.
On top of that, we're laying down a thick rubber membrane called TPO that'll adhere to the foam board. Oh, looking good, looking good. And on top of that, we're putting a layer of sleeper joists.
They're basically another joist on top of the waterproof layer that give you something to screw your deck to.
The sleeper joists are floating on top of the roof membrane, and we've turned them flat in order to more evenly distribute the weight of people walking on the decks across the roof. This will protect the waterproof membrane underneath the sleeper joist as well as the insulation.
Finally, a layer of decking will be installed so that these waterproof flat roofs can be used as a place for merrymaking while gazing upon the magnificent feast of Lake Barkley. Oh, this is going to work so well. A treehouse without an entryway isn't any good to anyone. But instead of a typical staircase, we're attaching a 40-foot-long entry ramp at Ron and Victoria's request, starting with the stringers. 2 of the stringers will run the length of the ramp and attach to a series of rail posts along the edges, with 1 stringer going down the middle to support the deck.
So all the posts and plumbs, that. So we're gonna get some decking down on this ramp, right, Garrett?
For the ramp's walkway, we're installing a series of boards that will allow for a gentle, gradual climb from the ground to the Frank Lloyd Lake House.
All right, ramp boards are done. Now we're building.
Hey, have you guys seen Alex or Henry or my guys around?
I haven't found.
All right. Okay, if no one's around, okay, well, when the cat's away, the mice go fishing. Might as well make good use of the quiet time. Oh.
I don't know if I've ever caught a fish in my life.
Wait, what are they doing here? They should be working.
I think I might need your help.
I had a nickel.
Do you have a nickel?
No, I don't.
Oh, man, I better get out of here before I get accused of setting a bad example.
Is Pete still behind us? Hey, Dad, get back to work.
Oh, my.
We've come here in search of the Menehune, Hawaii's Littlefoot.
Sing up to me about Menehune.
Stop, right there. Finding Bigfoot. New episode, Sunday at 9 on Animal Planet.
Eyes open? Good. Because it's here. Cue the confetti. Say hi to Xiidra, Lifitegrast Ophthalmic Solution. Xiidra is the first prescription eye drop solution approved to treat the signs and symptoms of dry eye. So give your eye doctor a ring, and your eyes just might thank you. 1 drop in each eye, twice a day. The most common side effects of Xiidra include eye irritation, discomfort or blurred vision when the drops are applied to the eyes, and an unusual taste sensation. To help avoid eye injury or contamination of the solution, do not touch the container tip to your eye or any surface. If you wear contact lenses, remove them before using Xiidra and wait for at least 15 minutes before placing them back in your eyes. Are you ready to do something about your dry eyes? Talk to your doctor about Xiidra.
Are you single?
Yes, I am.
Are you on Match?
No.
Do you know anybody who's met anybody on Match?
Yeah, my sister.
dream. We boarded a magical ship. And everything we wished for came true.
When you dream of the perfect vacation for the whole family, the difference is Disney.
I have a way better deal here. 10 nuggets for $1.49. I think 2 full Whopper meals for $10 is clearly the better deal. He wears glasses and he can't see which is the better deal. You want these glasses? No, I don't.
Get 2 Whopper meals for $10 or 10 nuggets for $1.49. Only at Burger King.
We came here not knowing what to expect. We don't just rush to judgment. I am a little suspicious that these dogs are being raised to be forced.
The Guardians. New episode. Saturday at 10 on Animal Planet.
We're in Cadiz, Kentucky, and the boys are racing to the finish on this Frank Lloyd Lake house. Henry is creating some very Frank Lloyd Wright-esque railings.
So we're doing kind of a different railing on this treehouse. We're sticking with straight line, Frank Lloyd Wright style. It's different than what we usually do. I got these 2 jigs set up. Just put them on the post and run the boards into the spaces.
Really nice work, guys.
That works.
Inside, we're installing paneling
Starting to turn into a finished space in here.
and finishing off our bathroom. Oh, this is going to work so well with some tantalizing travertine tiles. Nice. Usually, a treehouse's movement creates problems for tile, so I advise against it. But this one's weighing in at 100,000 pounds, and it's bolstered by big blue laminated beams and reinforced posts. So there's no chance of movement for tiles coming in. Nice. We're also laying in a hardwood floor, which will go perfectly with all the FLW horizontal lines. Beautiful. And for the interior's finishing touch, fully functioning kitchen. Oh yeah, done. Now that the treehouse is almost finished, I've got a little side project, constructing a built-in bench. So what's fun about the whole Frank Lloyd Wright thing is that he designed and had the furniture for these houses built. I thought I would create a bench that sits outside on the main deck, so we're doing it. After getting all my pieces cut and sanded, I've got to stain it. I want to put a coat of arbor coat on this stuff. Okay, bust that open, go for it. All right. This will give the bench a protective coating without obscuring the grain of the wood. That looks nice. You can still see the grain. I like it. The bench is going to allow Anna Victoria to feel the gentle breeze coming off Lake Barkley on those warm summer nights. Beautiful. Before we can put a cap on this contemporary masterpiece,
Pete!
Dory,
Hi!
I'm bringing in the architect of alluring aesthetics, the one and only Victoria. What do you got here?
It's a Taliesin house.
Really?
Taliesin was Frank Lloyd Wright's home and school. I told Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation what you were doing, and they signed on.
Cut it out. Really?
We're going to have something from every period of Frank Lloyd Wright in here. Yay! Come on in, Lulu! Yay! And that's just a start.
To match the prairie-style aesthetic we've got going on outside, Tori's bringing a lot of handmade furniture and doodads inside. Here,
I thought
I'll
these
take this.
chairs looked like something that Frank Lloyd Wright would have designed, because you know Frank Lloyd Wright designed most of his own furniture, so it's impossible to get his stuff. But it's all inspired by.
They're clean and modern with strong horizontal lines and nods to nature.
It's from Chilton. They sent a whole bedroom set. Yay!
From sleek appliances,
You can take this out. Isn't that beautiful? And it matches all the Travertine tile.
that was your call, the travertine,
You know, what can I say?
to who's it and thingamabobs.
Here's my beautiful Frank Lloyd Wright clock from Bulova, and that's going to go right here. Cool little stool/side table from Context Furniture. Okay, that's looking good.
This is some elegant high design that's sure to make this treehouse Frank Lloyd righteous.
Last touch, the welcome home mat. Welcome to your trio.
With Tori's finishing touches, the Frank Lloyd Lake House is complete. We started this journey with a dream,
FLW approves.
and the guiding spirits of my architectural forefathers shined down upon us to turn this hillside on the lake into much, much more. And now our dream becomes Ron and Victoria's reality.
I'm going to take you to a tricky place. Don't look up. We have the great reveal of the Frank Lloyd Wright style treehouse. Watch where you're stepping because you have to be careful here.
We've been pretty disciplined about not looking at the treehouse.
We'll do the count to three. We want to do the count to three.